So today we're checking out the M-Series trolleys from Motocaddy. Now this is a really wide range of trolleys and there's kind of different levels of tech and different features in each one. So today we're going to be looking at them all and seeing which trolley is the best for you. So the first trolley in this range is the M1, and really this is your more simple trolley. It's one that just has your standard basic functions that's going to get you around the golf course. So one of the big things about this is it has a really easy, simple to use fold system, and it also folds down really compact. And it also has the wheels that are space inverted, so you can just get it into that tighter space in your boot if that's necessary. And a really good feature of this is it has the easy lock bag system, so when you pair it with a Motocaddy bag, it slots straight in place. You don't have to use a strap around the bottom of the bag, and it just sits on really nicely, and you have no problem with having to adjust your bag as you're going around. So you've got a full LCD screen on this, which is really easy to see in all different weather conditions, and it also comes with 9 different speed settings, so you can set it to whatever pace you feel most comfortable using. And another really great thing about this is the battery, so it's really small and it's really light, so it's easy to move around, and you're also able to charge it while it's still in the trolley. So if you just want to put it in the garage and plug it in, don't want to bother about taking the whole trolley apart, getting the battery out and taking it into your house, you don't have to. So from that point of view, it's really good, just quick, simple and easy to use. So the next trolley in this range is the M1 DHC. So this stands for downhill control, so it has some additional functions that we didn't see in the M1 before. So downhill control is it has automatic downhill braking, so if you're travelling down a steep hill, it will automatically control the speed and match it to your pace. So that's a really great extra function if you're playing on a course that's very hilly and you have lots of different changes in elevation. It also has an electronic parking brake, so it's just going to make sure that it's still even if you have to stop on slopes and hills. So it also has the features we've seen before on the M1, so it's got a really simple, easy to use folding system. It's super compact with the extra space saving wheels, small battery which is super lightweight, and it also has the easy lock system. So the M3 Pro has a bigger LCD screen than we've seen in the other trolleys, and this is because it has a few additional functions. This trolley also has adjustable distance control and a USB port, so you can charge your phone and any other devices while you're out on the course. So we can see on here they'll measure the length of drives you've hit. It also measures how many yards of course you've walked that day, and it also measures in miles the lifetime round that you've travelled with the trolley, which I think is really interesting. It also tells you the time, and it tracks how long you've been out on the course and gives you a round time when you've finished. As we've seen with the other trolleys, it has a really helpful indicator of battery life, but this one's a bit more precise. So there's 6 different bars on the trolley, and it'll tell you how many bars left of battery you've got, which is obviously very important if you're using it for 18 or 36 holes and you want to know how many more holes you can get out of the trolley. Now another interesting feature is it has a cart lock pin system, so you can actually put a pin into this and get the system to lock. So if you want to leave it outside and you don't want people using it, or if you're scared of the security risk, then you can make sure that it's all locked and no one else can use the trolley when you're not there. So like the other trolleys we've seen in this range, it also has the simple folding system, lightweight battery, and it's very compact, and then it has the easy lock bag system. As with all the trolleys in this range, it has an adjustable handle, so you can set the trolley to the right height for you. So the M5 Connect can actually be paired with your phone via Bluetooth, so this means any notifications that you might normally miss if your phone's packed away in your golf bag will pop up on the screen, so you know if you've had a missed call or a text message. So I think that's a really good feature, because often I miss calls or texts because I'm just out practicing and I don't notice that my phone's going off. It also has a GPS system in it, so you can either use this with your phone or without, and it gives you distance to the front, middle and back. But if you choose to use it with the app on your phone, then you can see like flyovers of the different holes, you can look at distances to different hazards, so that's really useful. And the key thing about that is the app can be used even if you're not using your trolley. So say there was a trolley ban one day but you still wanted to use the GPS, you can take your phone out, use the Motocaddy app, and it'll still give you all the distances. So I think that's a really great additional feature, that you have the option of using this GPS whether you're actually using your trolley or not. So other functions on the screen are you can actually measure distances of shots, so you just press the button when you've hit your shot from that location and then measure all the way to where your ball finishes, and it'll give you different distances. So that's quite good if you're trying to work on distance control, or if you just want to see how far you hit different shots out on the course. Then additionally, it also has a function so you can measure your round time and see how long it's taken you to get round. So on top of this, it has all the standard features that we see in the M-Series range. So we've got the simple folding system, a small lightweight battery, and it's really compact. and then we also have the easy lock bag system. So the M-Tech trolley is the most premium trolley in the M-Series range, and you can see this with the kind of luxurious finishes that we've got on the trolley. So one, it's got an overall striking design and the kind of shape and styling, but it's also got the additional chrome detailing. You've also got touches such as the leather handles, which I think are really nice. So we've also got the upgraded wheels on these, so you can see these actually have the Motocaddy design printed onto them, and these are just designed for all terrain, so you can use them on different courses and in different conditions. So we've been through the tech on all the models, and as you can see there's a variety of different models on offer, and they all offer different bits of tech, and that's kind of relatable to different golfers and what you need. So I think in regard to the M-Series, the M1 is probably the one that's most suitable for your everyday golfer who maybe just plays around the home course, just wants something to get them round and doesn't really need any additional tech. So they want something that's super simple to use, easy to fold up and down, it doesn't take too much space up in the boot, and the battery's really easy and light to move around. Then say if we're moving on to the M1 DHC, I'd say that's still probably for your typical club golfer, but maybe someone who plays on more of a hilly course. So I play at Huddersfield, that's very hilly, so something like this would be really helpful because you don't have to worry about the speed when you're going up and down hills. And you've also got the additional function of the electronic brake, so if you need to leave it on a side slope, which often you have to there, you don't have to worry about it running off. So then moving on to the M3 Pro, this is kind of more your techie person who just wants a bit of extra detail, so someone who would like the ability to measure the length of the drives or wants to know how far they've travelled with the trolley on the mileage. And also it's got that additional feature of round time, so if people want to measure the round time, which often they do, then you've got those additional techie features in here, so that's where this model kind of sits within the range. Now moving on to the M5 Connect, I think this is really useful because it has the GPS. So for me, I play away from my home course a lot, so I'm playing a lot of different courses, and you don't necessarily know the distances as well as you do at your home course. So we've got the distances of the front, middle, of the back of the green, and that can be really helpful when you're not sure where you're going and just help you navigate around the course. So for a kind of golfer who plays lots of different golf courses over the year, this would be really useful. Also the additional function of being able to get notifications from your phone, I think that's really useful, and people who think that's important will see the extra benefit of that in this model. Finally, we've got the M-Tech, which is obviously the most premium model, so this is kind of people who are looking to stand out on the golf course. They want that extra striking design, and they also want the techie features that we've seen throughout in some of the other models. So they're getting the additional tech features, but they're also getting something that looks great and performs great out on the course, and additionally it's got all that downhill braking and electronic braking system in there. So that's an overview on this range. I think there's something for every golfer in here. Feel free to check out all the different models online and see which is best for you, and let us know in the comments below what you think, which one would be most suitable for you. Thanks for watching, I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you all again soon.